So the question remains, as these inner city Black Americans are all ticked off and saying that this is unfair, it's what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because historically, there haven't been any consequences, right? This goes to all levels for elected officials, state and federal. Are there consequences for their actions or inactions? And historically, there have not been. Historically, I'm trying to say it one more time. Black Americans vote 90% Democratic Party. As Stephen A. Smith says in this next clip, will Black Americans vote Republican to actually require the Democratic Party to meet their demands? Listen to this.
Trump got 12% of the Black vote in 2016. He got 16% of the Black vote in 2020. They're projecting he's going to get more than 20% of the Black vote in this upcoming election. That's what they're saying. And who's to say Black folks would be wrong to vote for him? I told y'all before, I am no Republican. I voted for one Republican in my life. That's Governor Chris Christie in New Jersey, because I thought that Corzine was a disaster. I voted for Clinton. I voted for Al Gore. I voted for Barack Obama twice. I voted for Biden, despite the crime bill that incarcerated a whole bunch of people in the 90s that looked like me. I shoved all of that aside. All of it. Because I knew how divisive Trump would be. But as we sit here now, and we watch something like this transpire, where there seems to be more rapt attention being paid to folks who are not even here illegally, nor are from this country, yet we want to turn around and ignore us. Black folks, Latinos, and beyond, who are impoverished and are in need. We know why you're doing it. Because you want that voting block. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, what did I say years ago when I used to give speeches and say I wish for at least one election, everybody vote, every Black person in America votes Republican? Remember when I used to say that? You know why I used to say it? Because you'd have to flatter us from that point forward. You couldn't just take the Black vote for granted. You'd have to show us what you're bringing for us, what you're delivering to the table.
Amen, right? Amen. These elected officials are supposed to represent the people, but they are not representing the people. The inner city Black Americans and Black America as a whole are feeling betrayed, more so than any other instance in recent memory. Betrayed, being used because they can count on the vote. As Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. That's the mentality of many in the Democratic Party. You know, whenever you're going through and looking around the polls and looking across the states and, you know, like at the federal level, and it's like, okay, well, we can count on this state. This is always red. This is always blue. That's how they look at the Black vote, Democratic Party. That's ours, in the bag, done. Let's just work on these people over here, try to get their vote. So as Stephen A. Smith said in that clip, are Black Americans actually going to flip the script and use their vote to finally get attention, not just attention, but action in support of them from the Democratic Party? Can they hold their nose, close their eyes, look the other way, and vote on election day and look past the policies that they support by the Democratic Party so that they can prove a point to them that they are not a group, a contingent of people who are going to be taken advantage of any longer? Is this migrant crisis going to result in a significant shift of votes from Black Americans to get the attention and to get what they finally deserve and what they are calling for at the local level, the state level, and the federal level from the Democratic Party. Hi, I'm Brian Kletter, the creator and host of Counterthought. For more Counterthought content, watch these 2 videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and spread the word.